New mobility. Car to go. Car to go.
It's simple.
Anytime.
Gut.
Just get in
Check, 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 check.
and drive. Anytime.
Anywhere. Just get in and drive.
Car to go.
Car to go. Hello, mobility.
Yeah, have any experience of this project? We have now the car to go in 21 cities in the world. So Vancouver, Austin, Texas, San Diego, Vienna. Oh, sorry, yeah. Munich, Stuttgart, Berlin. So we have now 21 cities in Europe and in America and Canada. Calgary, for example. And this is something which you just mentioned, Professor Kerr, about the bicycle issue.
U-bike.
Yeah. U-bike, yeah. So again, this is the same concept, right? People say, okay, you can take taxi, of course, you can take MRT, yeah, but people perhaps want to take a bicycle. The problem, of course, bicycle, you must go back to the stand, right? You must return to the stand. But this is free flow. So the cars, you have 300 cars in the city, and you can use your mobile phone to locate the car, and you have to register one time your license number, and you get a PIN, and you can open the car, and you can pick up the car in, Dunhuan Lalu, Minsen, and you can drive down to Taida and drop off the car. You don't have to return the car back to a station. You can check out there. It's free flow.
Is that Lyft car in the US or
What again?
Lyft car?
Something similar, but I think we have the better technology because you don't have to return the car at a certain space. You can just leave it in parking. Any parking area, car to go pays for it. You cannot put it in restricted area with the red line. Otherwise you pay for it. But it's in Berlin, for example, it's 29 cents per minute. So you pay like mobile phone. Include insurance, gas, yeah, car, yeah. So again, cities like Paris, London, perhaps even Taipei, 50% of the people do not have car anymore. Yeah, and of course you can use taxi because Taiwan might be tough because taxi is very cheap here. Yeah, but in Europe, yeah, taxi is very expensive. So this is something, or USA. So car to go is something which is really become a big trend now. And Zipcar, yes, does it. BMW tries to copy us. They have a car Drive Now. Yeah, but we are in more cities now. By the way, the bicycle. So you've been to Paris? Anybody been to Paris? So Paris has the Veloop bicycle. So I think they do it for many years already. I think they started with about 25,000 bicycles. I know, 25,000. But I think now 15,000 bicycles are in Africa. They are stolen. They're gone. In Algeria, Morocco, they're gone. So be careful with those bicycles. They easy to. They really have a problem, yeah? In Paris. It's called Veloop. Yeah.
What about cars?
Cars. Well, we protect them, of course, with GPS. And so far, we are lucky. Okay, but I think this is. Sorry, please.
So you just mentioned that the projects are being deployed in 21 cities
Yes.
around the world.
Yes.
How do you, handle the insurance and gas shortage problem?
The what?
Gas shortage.
Yeah.
Running out of-
So insurance is of course we have an insurance company which supports us. Gas, we have the information about the gas level, so we can send jockeys around to print. But a good idea is we actually ask the customer to fill up the gas, and he gets credit minutes. So he gets some people, they can get driving for free 10 minutes. So we asked them, if you park, you can get 10 minutes for free, fuel and gas. So it's a creative way, because otherwise, yes, it's a problem. Yeah.
Is it also available for visitors like foreigners?
I need to check that with how exactly the regulation is with driver's license and so on, but should be.
Raymond, how about the regulation? I believe if you want to implement this place
Yeah.
in the city,
Yes.
it needs government support.
Of course, you spend, it's about political engineering, so you need to go to the government, which in democratic countries is not very easy because they often change. So you might have a very green mayor. We had this problem. We were very close to a deal with a very green mayor who wanted to make him look good and to make the cities want to be environmental friendly, right? I mean, Amsterdam will compete with Taipei, and Taipei will compete with Rio de Janeiro. Everybody is trying to look good, right? The problem is that this friendly mayor, he got canned, so new game and new priority, so this is a difficulty. But of course, you must talk to the government, the city traffic bureau. They're planning because we need their parking, we need their support. Yeah, because they must give us parking, because parking is important. It's a key for this topic.
Do you need to pay anything?
Of course, you must pay. Yeah, we can locate through GPS.
Additional pay like
License fee or
No.
certificate.
Oh yeah, of course, the car to go must pay that, and we price it into the 29 cents per minute. It's of course part of the pricing. It's all inclusive. That's the good thing. And you are just registered, so you can drive every day, or you can drive once a year.
Your company doesn't need to pay another licensing fee or a permission from the government?
Yes, we have to. We have to register every car. But again, this is something. Every city is different in the world, so different governments and different regulations. For example, we tried to do it in Roma, Italy. The problem is that Italians have no discipline about parking. So you might have an exclusive car to go, but then some Alfa Romeo will be standing there. And no enforcement of police to tow the car away, so it's useless.
So what is the estimate economic scale for one project in the city? Is the how many cars?
300.
200.
300 to 400 to 500. Berlin is 1,000, for example.
So have any project reached the profit yet?
Yeah, we have some cities already reach over break even. Yeah. It's still, it's a way to go. It has to change people's mentality. Yeah. And we did not know when we started, I mentioned before, the project, of course, controls say, which customer would pick up a car and just drop it off. And so we have no data, so we had to test it. And we got a very good feedback, and we were able to roll out in 21 cities. So it shows that there is a customer need.
Yeah, if just 300 or 400 cars, and
Yeah.
you can reach the break even.
Yeah.
Actually, that is a very good business model.
Yeah.
Because you also can collect a lot of data.
Of course.
Where they go and how they spend the money.
Yes, where they are.
Yeah, where they are. And
Big data, exactly. This is the future, but I think for us it's of course, and there are, people ask, why does Daimler do that? We want to sell cars, right? Why do we do this? But we of course say, if this is the future, if we do not join this topic, or we even lead the topic, then other people do it. Then BMW do it, GM, anybody can do it. So we need to create the brand quickly in those cities.
So for other than smart, is there other models?
I got another example. Yeah, coming later. This is also a topic now. I always say that through connectivity, people in a city like in Taipei, right, or in Stuttgart, they want to know what are their offers in terms of, do you take the MRT, do you take the bus, do you take the taxi, do you take the subway? So it will be good to have a smartphone with all the options. So if you want to go from from Zhongxiao Donglu to Muza, right? How do you get there? You take the MRT, you take the taxi. When? What time? So this is our topic about multimodal mobility. I will show another video on that one. And we look into the topic of parking. Because again, urbanization drives the need to park. I mean, Taipei is sometimes a big challenge to park. Everybody can experience that. That's why taxis are so popular. You don't have to worry about parking. But if you go to London or other cities, how can we look into the parking idea? I mean, how many parking lots, private parking lots, are vacant during the day? They're out, right? The car is not there. The parking is abandoned for 8 hours or 10 hours per day. But of course, in Taipei, I know that sometimes you can rent during business hours parking space, and at nighttime the private owner will come. Yeah. By the way, for Car2Go, one issue was also it's about asset utilization, about scarcity of resources. Because everybody who has a car, how much do you use the car per day? 1 hour, 2 hours, max. Huh? I don't think nobody uses a car more than 2 hours here. So then 22 hours the car is empty, right? So again, the future, can we afford that in the future? Yeah, to let the, yeah, right? I remember when I was 10 years ago for Chinese New Year, when you go on the Gaosu-Gonglu on the highway, there's a policeman in Kaohsiung looking into the car, and if you don't have 3 people in the car, they will not let you on the highway. Well, when would this happen? Not only during Chinese New Year, but during regular driving. When would it happen in Beijing? When would it happen in London? Because too many people. So we need to think in this direction. Parking is also a big topic, yeah? It's important for a car. What is it good if you have a car, but you have no parking? So